Well, that's rude. I came down here to film because Alex is on a work call upstairs. I know this is terrible lighting. I thought I'd be all Christmassy with the Christmas tree in the background, and the timer has just gone off. Boo. Anyway, hi. It's Thursday the 14th. Today I pulled the Seven of Swords. Which I think is weird after the Third of Swords, the Three of Swords yesterday. So Three of Swords is about heartbreak. Seven of Swords is about like deception or something underhand, whether you're being underhand or somebody's doing something underhand to you, behind your back. I don't like that continuation. I am a little worried about work in certain aspects, not as a whole, but just, you know, certain things. When people think that they know better than you in the thing that you're an expert in and why you have your job, not taking not even not taking the advice, but just like telling me what to do when that's not the best way to do it. And then I'm like, what are you trying to do? What's your outputs? And then I'll tell you what to do, rather than you coming to me and telling me I need to do this. It's not the end of the world, but it's just, you know, I already feel quite not inept, because I think I'm quite good at my job. But within the team that I work in, I'm kind of like lower on the rung, even though I kind of can't compare myself because I'm the only person that does my job. But they're all I like help the sales team, and the sales team are it's hotel sales, so it's a very specific type of person that does that, and the whole team are that specific type of person, and I am my very specific type of person that is almost opposite of them. And that's why I'm good at my job. That's why I do the job that I do. The team needs that balance, and the business needs that balance, like for them to go and do the schmoozing and the whining and dining, and me to have the systems to turn that all into, you know, actual money, cash. So I don't know, maybe some of them do think of me as inferior. Not all of them. Like, some of them are really lovely people, and I love working with them. But there is just that kind of dynamic that's not, it shouldn't be true, because they don't do what I do. And if I wasn't here, then they'd be in trouble. So it's a me thing. That I'm, you know, I think about it too much, but it's who I am. So I overthink things. I try to understand people's intentions. And now that I know I'm autistic, I know that I'm not very good at that. Or I am, but people then lie and deceive. And I don't understand that. Why you would do that. Yeah. Anyway, I brought down my one little package for today so I could open. Ooh. Do I have this one? I don't think so. Foxtrot. That's it's terrible colour because of the lighting, but it's a very warm yellow and a beige and like a beautiful pop of, I wouldn't say burgundy, it's like red wine stain. Like that purpley kind of red. That's nice. Foxtrot, it reminds me of whether I have it already or I was looking at it and I was gonna get it, whether it's one of the Quirky Quaker called for, like the duets the Cottage Garden and Deanna Darling-Ramsey were doing for her Quirky Quakers. I can't remember. Where's my tea? Oh. So I just dropped Anna off at nursery. She's at my dad's for the next 2 days because he's having her Friday night so that me and Alex can go out like ridiculously early Saturday morning and go and do the Christmas grocery shop. Because I do not like grocery shopping at the best of times. There is like early on a Saturday morning our big grocery shop does like quiet hours, like they dim the lights and they turn off the music and they lower the sounds of the beepers on the till. And I have appreciated that for a very long time, even before I knew I was autistic. And now I know that when there are quiet times advertised by companies, that I benefit from that. So that's good. So to do a normal shop is okay in those kind of quiet hours. And I think the last time we went shopping, we went a bit later and we were still shopping when the hour was like, right, we're going to raise the lights now and put the music back on. And we were like stood in the middle and we were like in the middle of shopping. So I couldn't just leave. And I was like, oh, this is hell. Like being when it's quiet time and then when it's not quiet time, it was like, the transition. I don't like transitions. So hopefully it'll be relatively quiet because I'm sure still other people will be up early and doing their Christmas shop because, you know, Christmas falls on a Monday this year. So to leave it to like the 23rd to do the whole shop would be a bit crazy. So we have to do it this weekend. So Anna stays at my dad's, so we can just go because she's quite good shopping. Like she'll sit in the trolley and help with stuff, and she's not too much of a menace most of the time. But sometimes when she gets bored, and like I don't blame her, she's like, she wants to be out of the trolley, she wants to be in the trolley, she's running up and down the aisles, she wants to go to the toilet, she wants to look at the toys. Because our Christmas shop will be like a 2-trolley shop. So, and Alex is the same as me. He doesn't like shopping, like with not so much, well, the noise, but like crowds and people that, you know, don't move out the way, are not efficient. Like, I don't like it either. But you know, people who are just dawdling, and that's their prerogative to do that. That's their life that they're living. But when we just want to get in, we have the list in the order of how you go around. There's no meandering. It's like military operation. In, out, like, we don't split up, but it's like, right, you stay here, I'm gonna go because they've moved the carrots. Because, like, grocery shops, lots of other shops as well, like to do that. They like to move things around, and I know it's a consumer psychology thing of moving things around, so you have to go and find things, so then you look at stuff that you might not normally look at. But as an autistic person, it boils my absolute piss that stuff isn't in the right place. And then they move it to like a ridiculous place. Like stuff that doesn't live next to each other. I'm winding myself up. So yeah, if that happens, it's like, right, you stay with the trolleys, I'm gonna go, I'll be back. And like, we're very good at communicating like that. And then like, no messing around, no like dawdling, just like browsing. It's like, we know exactly what we need, in, out. They have the scanners, so you scan as you shop, so then you just scan at the end and you just walk out with your stuff. In the car, back home. Alex brings it from the car into the kitchen. I'm unpacking stuff in the kitchen while that's happening. Like, we've got a whole system. So yeah, but to do that without Anna is good. Like, at the age she is, when she can help. It was a very long, rambly story, and I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do some stitching today because I haven't done any stitching in, well, a few days, and I'm still well behind with my model stitching, so I've got to do some of that. I've got to work on my stitch finale project, which is Cabin in the Woods, Saki Girl, because I haven't put anything in on that. I want to do like at least 100 stitches, 200 stitches, something like that, just say that I've touched it, and then work on my next one, which I think is Sycamore Gap. Update on Sycamore Gap. The man in his 60s that had been arrested has been released with no further charge. So we've got 2 men in their 30s still out on bail. But not confident that any legal things will come of it. It's still such a shame. But the National Trust and the Parks Authority and everybody involved are doing their best to like do, like, they're planting seeds that are apparently showing good signs, and the stump might grow back, but we might not know for a few years. Like, they're communicating well with everybody in those respects, because everybody's really interested in what's going to happen. And they're collating like memories of Sycamore Gap, so people's photos and stories about, you know, proposing under the tree or visiting with family, or, you know, whatever it is. So that's good. But yeah, no legal ramifications thus far. So I'm gonna go do a little bit of work because there's some emails to attend to. But I will talk to you later. Bye. Good morning, all. It's Friday the 15th. I pulled the 7 of pence again. Did I have the 7 of pence before? There's a lot of 7s. I can't remember now. I pulled the 7 of swords yesterday. 7 of pence today. I think it's just telling me to rest. just stop for a minute and look around. Evaluate. I don't know. Did I not do that yesterday? Did I not pay attention? Anyway, 15th. What have we got? Banksia. That's very nice. That's like a cream with a very sage green but browny green. That's lovely. I love that. Don't think I have that one either. Did a bit of stitching last night. I did 250 stitches in my model stitch. And I figured if I do 250 stitches, which equates to like 5 lengths. 5 lengths of floss a day, then I can catch up before Christmas, before New Year. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay with it though. And I was stitching last night, and about 5 lengths is about my limit right now. I don't think for particularly that piece, just in general, because I was stitching on my stitch finale piece, which was Cabin in the Woods, and I don't even think I did a length. I did a little bit of a fill-in of a colour, and I was like, I'm done with this. I think I'm done with that project. And then, so I put that away because I touched it, like, and that was my goal for stitch finale. And then I got out Illuminations on the Wall by True Veil Stitch Kits, which is the Sycamore Gap one. And I've completely lost the instructions part of the PDF. All I have is like the chart. Lovely Jen, I'd emailed her to ask if she would mind sending me over the instructions part of the chart, and I was just stitching on what I knew, and then I put it on the Instagram and I tagged her to say, you know, this is a True Veil piece, and like hope she checks her email soon. And she saw it like almost immediately, and I was like, I'll be 2 minutes. No, I didn't mean that you had to go and do it immediately. I was fine. So I think I did about 160 stitches on that because it took me kind of so long to. I just kept searching through my documents, and I was like, there's got to be here somewhere, and it wasn't, and I don't know because since I put everything in Notion, I put all my. I haven't put documents into Notion, but I was syncing up my Notion, like what's in my to kit up PDFs with what's in my like computer files. So, and then I'd and then I erased everything from everywhere else because I thought everything was there. In that kind of moment of madness when you think you're being really productive and you think, I don't need this. I wipe it all from my emails because my emails were a mess and I didn't want to sort them out. So I just deleted them. I had some on my work computer and I was like, oh, I better get them off there. And then, you know, like downloading the cover image for Notion and grouping by designer, and then if I've got multiple patterns by that designer, having each little individual folder, and then like progress pictures in there. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I lost it. I had the chart, which I guess is the most important thing, and I could have figured the rest out, but I think I did actually use I didn't have blank on my DMC on my little floss ring, so I figured that blank wasn't on there, and I used number 2, I think, instead. So maybe I'll have to rip out those stitches, because 2 is actually used somewhere else. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I need to go out this afternoon, drop some parcels off, and make a list for the big Christmas shop tomorrow. I will talk to you later. Bye. Good morning. It's Saturday the 16th. It is 5:30 in the morning. We're gonna go do the Christmas shop. I'm all dressed, and I was listening to Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses, because that's the best Christmas song. Fight me. So I'm all pumped up, ready to go. We're gonna go get some breakfast before we start shopping. And so I thought I'd do this now before we go. I was shuffling my tarot and we pulled 2 cards. Well, 2 like blew out. So I thought, well, why not? So, 10 of Cups. Awesome card for today. Our cup overfloweth with happiness. Everything's good. Everything's happy. Emotions. And then we got the 2 of Pence, which is juggling. You know, we can handle stuff as long as we juggle stuff. Because this day's gonna be expensive. But we're okay. We've made a list. We checked it twice. And as long as we can get good dates on things, I sound like my mother. As long as we can get good dates on things, I think we can get everything today. Might have to do one top-up shop. Between now and the big day. But we want to get everything over and done with today. Because I'm going out tonight to see Shag Married Annoyed live. If you're in the UK, you probably know Chris and Rosie Ramsey. They're from where I live originally. And if you're from outside the UK and you don't know, if you search for Shagged, Married, Annoyed, it's a podcast. Chris and Rosie Ramsey. I would say, like, listen to it. It's funny, but it's very, very British humour. So you might not get it, but it's very crude. But anyway, we're doing that tonight, me and my cousin. So I'm very excited about that. That'll be really good. I forgot to do. What are we got? Ooh, Gulliver. It's a very goldy yellow, I think. It's terrible lighting because it's 5:30 in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go shopping. Might do some little filming so you can see. Okay, bye. Hello. I've got like 2 minutes because I've just given Anna her lunch, so she's downstairs. So we could get interrupted at any minute. So, I haven't even shuffled. Manic Shuffle, Split, 9 pence. Where's my thing? Good card, happy card. Money, 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 money. Where's the stuff? Swords, oh my god. Pentacles, Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles symbolizes wealth, prosperity, living the good life. All the hard work is paid off. Now you can collect the fruits that are blossoming. A period of growth leads to ease. Financial comfort is at hand. You're self-reliant and you don't need anyone's help. You have everything you could possibly want. You made the dream happen. Doesn't feel like it, but I'll take the energy. 17. Let's see what we've got. Oh, it's the old packaging. Fleur-de-lis. Again, don't have that one. It's like purples and blues again. Wasn't that like one of the first ones that we had? Like Gladdy? Oh, it's quite similar to Gladdy. Fleur is a bit more blue. That's quite similar. It's good, you know. Oh my goodness. So, did the Christmas shop yesterday. I think we were quite early because they didn't have like where we normally go. So usually like they have the regular stuff out and then they just put like pallets and pallets and pallets of potatoes, carrots, parsnips, sprouts, and they didn't have any of that kind of set up. So that will probably happen within next week. But we got everything that we needed, so that was fine. We just need to go back and get like more perishable stuff like cream and milk, and I think that was it. We need to double check the list and make sure we actually did get everything, but it seemed pretty good. And then I went out last night with my cousin to see Shag, Married, Annoyed, and it was hilarious. Like, not everybody's type of comedy, but I nearly cried laughing. I don't think I actually cried laughing, because if you know the podcast, it can be a bit like crude is to put it mildly. So yeah, you know the kind of vibe if you know the podcast. But it was a great night and we got home relatively unscathed in the throng of people leaving the arena. It's like 10,000 people arena, and a very narrow street going up to the station, and then they held us at the station before letting us go down on the platform while everything cleared. But we got home, it was fine. Had a relatively good night's sleep, and I was already in our bed when I came home, and she was up at 6. So Alex has gone out to do some more Christmas shopping and to get some photos that we needed printing because Snapfish have messed up twice. So I'm not happy about that. But hopefully he can get what I need for presents. And that he's got his stuff. So it's just Sunday prep day, like laundry and getting everyone bathed and clean up the house, and then make some. I'm gonna have sausage and mash tonight, which would be nice. I love sausage and mash. It's just like a really happy meal to me, really comforting. And I'll do my special onion gravy with red currant jam. But yeah, I'm gonna go before Anna notices I'm missing and get this little one edited and get it up, and I will see you for the start of a new week. Bye!